The world watched in horror as news unfolded of a devastating earthquake that struck Myanmar. On March 28, 2025, a massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake ripped through the region, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. The epicenter, located near the historic city of Mandalay, became the focal point of a tragedy that would claim hundreds of lives and impact millions. As the ground shook violently, buildings crumbled, and homes were reduced to rubble. The earthquake's impact was felt far and wide, sending shockwaves that rippled through Southeast Asia. The world held its breath as reports of widespread damage and casualties began to emerge from the disaster zone. The earthquake in Myanmar serves as a stark reminder of the immense power of nature and the vulnerability of human life in the face of such catastrophic events. In the aftermath of this disaster, the international community has rallied to provide support and assistance to the affected region, yet the road to recovery promises to be long and arduous, marked by the challenges of rebuilding shattered lives and communities. The earthquake, registering a powerful 7.7 on the Richter scale, struck with a vengeance near the city of Mandalay. This ancient city, known for its cultural and religious significance, found itself at the heart of a natural disaster. The tremors were felt hundreds of miles away, a testament to the sheer force of the earthquake. The earthquake's epicenter, located in a densely populated region of Myanmar, exacerbated the scale of the disaster. The close proximity of buildings and homes amplified the destruction, as structures collapsed upon one another, trapping people beneath the debris. The earthquake's timing, occurring during the day when many people were going about their daily routines, further compounded the tragedy. As rescue workers tirelessly searched for survivors amidst the rubble, the death toll continued to rise. The official count surpassed 150, a grim statistic that only hinted at the true extent of the tragedy. The United States Geological Survey estimated that the final death toll could exceed a staggering 10,000, a grim prediction that sent shockwaves through the international community. Adding to the devastation, at least 732 people were reported injured, many with severe trauma requiring urgent medical attention. Hospitals, already strained by the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and political unrest, were pushed to their limits as they struggled to cope with the influx of injured survivors. Section 4. Thailand reels from the impact. The earthquake's impact extended far beyond Myanmar's borders, reaching neighboring Thailand with devastating force. In Bangkok, the nation's capital, buildings shook violently, sending terrified residents fleeing into the streets. The bustling metropolis, hundreds of miles from the epicenter, experienced the tremors firsthand, a stark reminder of the earthquake's far-reaching impact. Tragically, the earthquake claimed at least 10 lives in Bangkok and left over 100 people trapped beneath the rubble of a high-rise building under construction. Rescue teams raced against time to reach those trapped, their efforts hampered by the scale of the devastation and the ongoing threat of aftershocks. Section 5. Aftershocks hinder rescue efforts. Adding to the challenges faced by rescue workers, a series of powerful aftershocks continued to rattle the region in the hours and days following the initial earthquake. At least 14 aftershocks, ranging in magnitude from 3 to a shuddering 6.7, kept the region on edge, hindering rescue and relief efforts. The constant threat of aftershocks made the already perilous work of searching for survivors even more dangerous. Rescue workers had to proceed with extreme caution, constantly aware of the potential for further collapses. The aftershocks also hampered efforts to assess the full extent of the damage and deliver aid to those in need. Section 6. A race against time. Challenges to aid delivery. In the aftermath of the earthquake, delivering aid to those in need became a race against time. However, Myanmar's existing infrastructure, already strained by years of political turmoil and a recent military coup, posed significant challenges to relief efforts. Damaged roads and communication blackouts hampered access to affected areas, slowing down the delivery of vital supplies and medical assistance. The political situation in Myanmar further complicated aid efforts. The military junta, which seized power in 2021, faced international sanctions and scrutiny, creating logistical and political hurdles for international organizations seeking to provide assistance. Despite these challenges, aid organizations worked tirelessly to overcome these obstacles and reach those in desperate need. Section 7. A Glimmer of Hope, International Response and UNICEF's Role. In the face of this tragedy, the international community responded with an outpouring of support and assistance. Aid organizations, including the Red Cross, World Vision, and Doctors Without Borders, mobilized their resources and expertise to provide vital aid to the affected region. These organizations played a crucial role in providing medical care, shelter, food, and clean water to those displaced by the earthquake. UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, played a critical role in the disaster response, particularly in addressing the needs of children, who are often the most vulnerable in such emergencies. UNICEF teams were on the ground assessing the impact of the earthquake on children and families and working to provide essential supplies, safe drinking water, sanitation facilities, and psychosocial support.